New Zealand Tourism Guide Gateway to NZ Tourism, Travel and Holidays. In a world changed by the global pandemic, New Zealand abounds in attractions and activities for those able to discover what the country has to offer. New Zealand Tourism Guide is a comprehensive online directory for NZ tourism and travel. We're proud to be the home to listings for accommodation, attractions, tours and transport businesses, over 12,000, together with extensive visitor, holiday and vacation information for people traveling this beautiful country. If you're looking or where to start in planning your New Zealand trip, this is the best place to start. Check out more than 101 things to see and do in New Zealand, or plan a great Kiwi road trip. Things to do in New Zealand. Whatever your inspiration, taste or budget, New Zealand has an almost endless array of outdoor adventure, stunning places to visit and fun activities to do. Check out our list of 101 things to see and do in New Zealand. You'll find an array of places and activities to fill your itinerary. As a country of dramatic landscapes, stunning beaches, gourmet food and wine, the discoveries are limitless. Aoraki/Cook, follow the steps of New Zealand's most famous sun to the country's highest mountain. Visit the Sir Edmund Hillary Alpine Centre and explore this beautiful alpine region. Bay of Islands, pack up a rod and follow the big fish up to the Russell Peninsula. Supersize your catch with a chartered fishing trip or kick back and enjoy the surf. Otago Rail Trail. Follow in the tracks of steam trains from yesteryear with a leisurely cycling holiday or walking trip in the golden region of Otago. Punakaiki Pancake Rocks, located in the Paparoa National Park. It's always Pancake Day at Punakaiki. Here you can view stunning limestone rock formations and blowholes on the rugged and wild west coast of the South Island. Queenstown, the adventure capital of New Zealand, offers truly great walks, as well as bungee jumping, jet boating, horse riding, rafting, paragliding and more. cycling, zorbing, fishing and walking. Southern Sounds, take scenic cruises to savor the waters and hanging valleys of Milford and Doubtful Sounds and enjoy viewing their abundant marine and bird life. Waitangi, soak up the history at the birthplace of modern New Zealand and stand in the spot where the Treaty of Waitangi was signed. Waitomo, get ready to glow. Explore the labyrinths of Waitomo's many caves and be enchanted by the mesmerizing lights of thousands of glowworms. Wakari, adventure on Wakari, White Island, home to New Zealand's largest active volcano, walking tracks and world-famous scuba sites. Why visit New Zealand? New Zealand is one of the top holiday countries in the world with its clean green natural image, scenery, adventure, culture, friendly people, and value for money. See for yourself why New Zealand is often rated as one of the best tourist destinations. NZ caters for all travelers, so make a booking. Send an e-card postcard. Check out an audio-visual. Search for New Zealand maps and travel information or look for things to do. Places to stay or ways to get around. As a previous Tourism Award winner, this New Zealand travel guide also provides information on New Zealand history, nature, regional facts, as well as useful NZ travel guides such as New Zealand driving routes. New Zealand regions. New Zealand is one of the top holiday destinations in the world with its clean green natural image, scenery, Lord of the Rings film setting, adventure, culture, and value for money. To make it easier for you to plan your holiday in New Zealand and find the places that will mean the most to you, we've split New Zealand up into 29 main regions, as well as New Zealand-wide regions, Antarctica, and NZ outlying islands. Choose a location from the map below, or use the list to browse through information about that region. Alternatively, you can search our comprehensive accommodation, attractions, tours, transport, or visitor information categories for each region. Auckland Overview. Auckland, New Zealand. Auckland, New Zealand. Try not to think of Auckland as a city, even though it is New Zealand's largest city. Think of it as half urban, half marine, a cosmopolitan experience wrapped up in a fascinating water world that's dotted with over 50 islands. Auckland has has a population of over 1.2 million, which is approaching one-third of New Zealand's entire population. Auckland City lies between the Hauraki Gulf of the Pacific Ocean to the east, the Low Hunua Ranges to the southeast, the Manukau Harbour to the southwest, and the Waitakere Ranges and smaller ranges to the west and northwest. Auckland is one of the few cities in the world to have harbours on two separate bodies of water. The central part of the urban area of Auckland covers a narrow isthmus between the Manukau Harbour on the Tasman Sea and the Waitemata Harbour on the Pacific Ocean. Auckland's amazing geography and warm, humid climate has inspired a lifestyle that's regularly ranked in the world's top 10. Particularly the giant kauri tree. Auckland is the urban side of life just as well as it does adventure. America's Cup activity has added an infusion of exciting new restaurants and bars. You'll feel on culinary masterpieces that draw from the cuisine styles of Europe, the Mediterranean, Polynesia, Japan, and Thailand. In the stylish precincts of Parnell, Ponsonby, and Viaduct Basin, scores of restaurants compete for your attention. A reputation for great art and fashion makes Auckland a shopper's paradise. Within the city zone, you'll find originality and flair everywhere you look. Local theatre and live music gigs are another opportunity to discover the creative side of New Zealand culture. Main centres in Auckland. Auckland City, largest urban area in New Zealand. Great Barrier Island, a large island with a small population. Pukekohe major attractions include motor racing, horse racing, and garden fresh vegetables. Rangitoto Volcanic Island erupted from the seabed around 600 years ago. Waiheke Island, pleasure-loving island famous for its many vineyards. New Zealand's natural heritage. What makes New Zealand's natural heritage so special? Underlying New Zealand's physical attractions, its dramatic mountains, unpolluted beaches, and green countryside is an epic survival story of unique plants and animals. Pukapuka Island, Bay of Islands. Cast adrift from the ancient supercontinent of Gondwanaland, these ancient species evolved in isolation and struggled to survive in what renowned naturalist David Bellamy has called Noah's Ark. named after New Zealand's native, but now extinct, giant flightless bird, the moa. After only 1,000 years of human settlement, New Zealand has lost many native species. But impressive gains have been made in recent times to protect and enhance what is left. These include removing introduced pests from island wildlife sanctuaries, the establishment of 13 national parks, 3 maritime parks, 2 World Heritage Areas, hundreds of nature reserves and ecological areas, a network of marine reserves and wetlands, and protection for special rivers and lakes. In total, around 30% of New Zealand's land area is protected conservation land. In addition, research and management programs have been introduced to aid the recovery of rare and endangered species like kakapo, kakako, kiwi and tuatara. New Zealand welcomes everyone to experience and discover its unique and precious natural heritage. We ask only that you make as little impact as possible, so future generations may also enjoy it as you do. Fauna, wildlife. Image source, Flickr. New Zealand kiwi. New Zealand kiwi. Photo credit, Venus 2014. New Zealand is a land of unique birds. The best known is the flightless kiwi, New Zealand's unofficial national symbol. Also flightless are the weka and the endangered kakapo, the world's largest parrot which can just scramble up into shrubs and small trees. Unique flightless birds, the world's heaviest insect and a living dinosaur. "80 million years of isolation in a time capsule, the unique native wildlife of New Zealand. Flora, plants. In spite of around 1,000 years of native bush clearance by humans, about a quarter of the country still remains forested, mostly in high country areas. Most of these remaining areas are protected from exploitation in national and forest parks, where they can be enjoyed by all. The characteristic New Zealand forest is a temperate, evergreen rainforest with giant tree ferns, vines, and epiphytes looking a bit like the popular image of a jungle. The giant kauri, among the largest trees in the world, is now restricted to relatively small forest pockets in Northland and on the Coromandel Peninsula. Whether you spend time in the wilderness areas of national parks or lovingly manicured private gardens, you'll find an abundance of fascinating native plants found nowhere else on Earth but New Zealand. Geography and geology, land. New Zealand is situated in the South Pacific Ocean, between latitude 34°S and 47°S. The country runs roughly north-south with mountain ranges down much of its length. Its 2 main islands, north and south, cover 266,200 square kilometers, 103,735 square miles, about the size of Japan or California and slightly larger than Great Britain. New Zealand has a stunning variety of landforms, from spectacular alpine glaciers and massive mountain ranges to rolling green farmland and long sandy beaches. Weather, climate, season, and temperature. New Zealand has mild temperatures, high rainfall, and lots of sunshine. You can also enjoy hot summers, beautiful spring and autumn colors, and crisp winter snow. Protecting nature. New Zealand Tourism Guide acknowledges the great work done by Good Nature for their efforts in control and eradication of noxious pests such as possums, stoats, mice, and rats. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel.